I was born in Tijuana, Mexico in 1956. Immigrated legally to Riverside, California with my parents and seven siblings in 1962. Had a very normal childhood, participating in sports and service clubs. I was also a school monitor and president of the Key Club. It's a Kiwanis youth group, as well as police science classes. My dream was to become a police officer. I thought I had a normal childhood. However, I realized now that I was trying to be someone that I was not. I was now trying to hide my own Mexican ethnicity to avoid the discriminatory remarks of my schoolmates. You see, my light skin would identify me as Anglo, therefore fitting in the crowd and not subjected to the discrimination my fellow co-nationals were facing. Shortly after graduation, I moved to Los Angeles and began to work for Aeromexico Airlines and marrying my high school girlfriend. Soon became the proud father of Robert Jr. and Sandra in 1990, fulfilling another dream, ascending to the rank of station manager in charge of the airline at LAX as airport operations. In 1992, I left the airlines to venture as a partner in a travel agency. In 1992, again brought new horizons with the return to the airline industry, taking me on as in the rank of regional manager for a new airline called Tiesa Airlines, where I had the opportunity of opening airport operations in the cities of Las Vegas, Nevada, Chicago, Illinois, Oakland, California, Detroit, Michigan. After leaving the airline in 1984, I started experimenting with recreational drugs. By 1996, I was back in California and found myself in legal problems. In 2003, I was tired of the consequences of my addiction and pled guilty to a crime I did not commit in order to be sent to a drug rehabilitation center. Instead, it landed me in deportation proceedings. In 2003, I was deported. After being deported for 3 months, I returned undocumented to California due to the lack of unemployment in Mexico. Upon my return, I dedicated my life to support my family, clean my criminal record, getting the charge I was deported for dismissed in state court. Little did I know that the law my charge was dismissed under did not afford me immigration relief. And in 2011, ICE came to my home looking for me. I was detained at the place I was working, and after fighting my case for 18 months, I was again deported to Mexico on Good Friday, March 28, 2013. I was still on appeal with the Board of Immigration Appeals, but that didn't stop them from deporting me. This time, immediately after I arrived in Mexico, I obtained employment working at a major call center where I'm still presently employed. 6 months after my deportation, I began to struggle with anxiety and depression, missing my family, my home, my life in the USA. It was taking a toll on me. I started looking for answers to my despair. Finally, I found them in a group of U.S. deported veterans who soon after I became part of as co-director. Soon I found myself working out not only with deported veterans, but also deported mothers, homeless migrants, U.S. citizen children living in exile with deported parents, and homeless addicts. Soon another organization was born in support of deported mothers and families, which I co-founded. I found that working with this segment of the population was bringing a new meaning to my life and an incredible surge of energy and motivation. I also came to terms with my true identity. I am a proud Mexican, proud to have been born in Mexico, but I'm also a proud American because the United States is where I grew. It is my home. And no deportation and no government will take that from my heart. I have found my identity for the rights of families to be reunited, to stop fighting for the reunification of families torn apart by unjust immigration laws. At the present, I work as a customer service agent for an outsourced company handling customer service for Avis Budget Car Group. However, my passion is volunteering as co-director at Unified U.S. Deported Veterans Resource Center and as part of the core leadership group for an organization called Friends of Friendship Park in support of creating a binational park where families that had been separated can come together and share space, not just a pinky kiss, for them to have an opportunity to be a real family, if even for just a few short hours. And today my life has even taken another turn, that God has given me the opportunity of reuniting with my present partner, who is somebody that I went to school with since we were in junior high. After high school, we both went our own separate ways, getting married, being separated, divorced. And now, 40-some years later, God has brought us back together, and Blanca and I now share our lives and giving true meaning to my life.